Alrighty, guys, we are back here on Black Educated and Broke. And so right before the break, I was teasing that we had a couple of guests lined up and that our first guest was someone who I was so excited to have on the show. And, because when I met this queen, like her energy, it was just magnetic. She was excitable and she was singing and dancing like she was like a real freaking performer, right? So then, she was like, hey, let me be on your show. Girl, yes, let me get you on the show because I'm loving your energy. I'm loving what you're doing. Y'all, let's make a round of applause for Miss Tanja Melton.
See, find the music up my alley.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Because
we have all these rappers in here and stuff. I don't want to hear all that all the time. All that bang, 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 bang. I want to hear that.
So you want to hear because she's giving rhythm and blues,
Yes.
gospel, jazz,
Yes.
and popular music.
That's right.
That's what I want to hear.
That's right.
Now I know at the Black House Black Market is where we met, where you were one of our vendors, and you gave us these amazing performances throughout the show, which was amazing. I know you did a couple of covers. Right, like Anita Baker. So we're gonna, I know you can sing on the spot or whatever, but I want them to know Miss Tanja, girl. So first, what is your favorite cover that you like to sing, and then give us like a little one too.
Well, I tell you, my all-time favorite, I must say, Anita Baker and Toni Braxton. They are tops at my list, and the new school would be Ella May. I just love her.
Oh yeah, she's pretty dope. Okay, so which one we want to hear, y'all? Anita, Ella May, or Toni? Who we want to hear?
Anita.
I want to hear Anita.
Anita Baker.
Okay, let's go. What you want? Let's hear a little. Look at her, really. Don't mind her back there, y'all. She coming in the
She still
field.
eat. Let her eat.
All right. Let's see. You want operator or let's see.
Oh, you said let's go with operator. Yes. Girl, they gonna sound like you, girl. Let me stop.
Operator, get my baby on the line. Just the other night, we had a horrible fight. I admit that I was out of control, but I still love my man with my body and soul. And the road gets rough, you say things you should not say. I never meant to treat my daddy that way. I apologize.
Ooh, I love it. I like it.
Thank you.
I love it. I just like mesmerized. Like when you skin and gritty, you like it too.
Listen, all that rap music, right? That's just a simple Anita Baker song performed by the band with the lead singer of the band. What's the band called?
Tanja Melton and the Melton Pot Band. And it is on Facebook also. You can check me out there. Can I say YouTube also? I'm there.
Yes,
on
absolutely.
YouTube. Go to YouTube and subscribe. Also subscribe when you get to Facebook. That way you can stay in touch with what's going on with me, where I'll be, and performing and
and that's kind of what we want to know. Like, because they're like, well, we're subscribing and listening. What does she do? Because we heard her sing Anita Baker, but like, who is Tanja Melton?
Well, I'm a vocalist. I'm a writer. I love music, and I'm a dancer, choreographer, and I love the Lord up in here.
Come on, we love Jesus.
It's all that into one. I'm multi-talented, but in a grateful way. So, I just want people to hear my voice. I want people to book me. They may want to hear me and my band. I do perform solo or with the band. So it's whatever you like, I got you. That's how I roll.
I want to know, how long have you been doing this? Because for you to just perform when I saw you so effortlessly, so easily, and then you telling me now you're multi-talented, multi-hyphenated, all of this. So how long have you been singing?
Well, my mother wrote in my book, my baby book, that I was singing at the age of 3. So I had a voice at the age of 3, and Randy, I grew up with my uncles and my daddy, singing all in the house. I had a lot of uncles, and everybody singing and harmonizing, and that's all I would hear. So I heard that, and when I grow up, I'm going to have, 10 children. Why? So that we can harmonize. I can get me a band and we can harmonize. And so that's where it started. And that was home in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is where I'm from. a place called the Bethlehem Center in Charlotte, where we would go, and when we go, it was like after school, and so they had a stage there.
Okay.
So that was one of my first beginnings to the stage. My mother, my daddy is the singer in the family. I got to give him his props.
Okay.
Did you have a quartet group? Did they have a group?
That's all I heard, in the house.
See, I knew it. From Charlotte to Autumn Office, they had the quartet group.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they performed on Sunday and Saturday night. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. That's it right there. And I'm glad you said that, because what would happen is when I would, be at my daddy's house, cousin's house, wherever I was, they were like, okay, it's time for you to sing. So I would, so that was my little stage too. In addition to, the Bethlehem Center, I got to give props there as well. My mother, she taught me well. She said, get on that stage and act like the star that you are. She told me I was a star. You believe that?
You sure did. My mama told me, hence here I am. Well, more so my daddy. My mama was a hater sometimes. But my daddy was, you a star too. I'm like,
That's
thank
right.
you, daddy.
Yeah. That's the encouragement that I grew up on, the love that I grew up on, and what I want to portray to my audience. I love talking about love, because that's where I'm from.
I thought you was like your love life. I knew you was gonna go there for a second. I didn't know if you was gonna let us know about your love life when you said love. I thought,
Well, there is,
Oh.
there's a man in my
Okay, come on. There we go. Ew. Okay. You was giving me like, hey man. Okay, this. I thought I was just teasing Ashley. Got you with that one. Okay, but let's talk about your album though, or your CD album. Me and Mike be teased about this because it's millennials. So CD album, what's the difference between a CD and an album?
Now, album is where I'm from, which is the old school. Back in the 60s and 70s, we had albums where you put them on the record player. Those were albums, and this day some of them are coming back. Yeah. However, now CDs are the new school. It's more digital.
Okay.
That's pretty much the difference.
Okay.
And so with what I have, I do have a CD. You can get it, you can download it, you can purchase it when you come out to the event that I'm having. So I have a CD currently. This is my
there we go. Now you see, it's your first CD, and it looks like it is self-titled. Yes, the vocalist Tanja Melton and the Melton Pod Band.
Yes.
All right, but your name of your album is just Tanja Melton, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so now you said as far as us to download it. Now, how would you download it?
Okay, if you will, reach out to me. And if I may give out my email address, because you can do that. It is Book Vocalist Tanja, and that's BOOKVOCALISTTANJA @gmail.com. And when you do that, just let me know. I would like to, download your song. I do charge for that, but you let me know what you want. I can make that happen for you. And, that's the start of it. If you want to download it, also, my songs are on Amazon Music. Okay. I have the Apple Music, and I'm speaking of Running Around Town is the name of the hit single on there.
You better go on to the next thing I was going to say. You must be reading my mind, Tanya, girl.
I'm just excited.
So what's going to be the hit? And the hit is, Running Around Town. Now, Now, is there a story we want to talk about? Where does this come from? You know you wrote it, you explained you wrote it, all of that. So where does this place coming from?
It is. I love writing. I love writing music. I love music. I love writing music. So it is a tune that I wrote probably 10 years ago. And it's called Running Round Town. And the purpose of this song is, if you can envision, you're at home, you do have a man in your life. However, that man is running around town, here, there, everywhere, all but with you. Okay. So that's what this song
is about cheating.
Pretty much.
Sound like Aurelia, but she's the pimp back in the day.
Who's Aurelia?
Girl. Okay, so that's your introduction to the song. So it's about whoever you're dating, but most of that man that you love and you was with, he over here running around town. Yeah. And clearly you got a message for him, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to get into it. Run Around Town by vocalist Tanja Melton.
Run around town. Running with your friends. Running around town. Running with your friends. Run around town with no peace of mind. You say I'm a problem, but you keep coming back for some love and ride. Doing what I say, so you ain't got no time for no time to play. All over town, you're up to no good, just tell it right. Saw an old friend, she tells me you were hanging out. Wasn't with your friend, was a light-skinned girl with some light brown eyes. With some light brown eyes. With some light brown eyes. She said hi, and you both hooked up and went for a ride. No, it's not a problem, but you told me you were mine tonight. This type of thing is what I mean when I tell you bye. Bye, baby. I need a man that I can ride around town. Just him and I. Just kicking back. Just him and I. So you see, I don't need to keep playing these games. No, I'm not gonna keep taking you. Running around town. Run around town.
Take it.
Right,
Listen, you just like you want to just sing along, and I'm like, yes.
That's gonna be stuck in my head.
Running.
With your friend.
With the brown eyes.
Yeah. Light skin girl.
Yes. That was so
Yes.
catchy. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, I love it. And appreciate that.
And you know, right as we were talking, guys, if you go to our Instagram, Black Educated and Broke, you're gonna hear the whole song. But as I'm putting it in my stories, do you know your song is already in Instagram Reels library? I put in Tanja Melton, running around
Yes.
popped up, and so your whole song is on there. Y'all. She on the gram.
Yeah.
Don't play with
You
her.
know, when it comes to Randy, you all, she's teaching me new things, so I'm learning today. And on this radio show with everyone, I am learning and just so happy, to be here. So yeah, it is. It's on Apple Music. It's on Amazon Music. Yeah, it is. It's out there.
Stream it, stream
Come
it,
on,
stream it.
YouTube.
Yeah. So, Mike, what did you?
Please.
You know, me and of course the royal down. But what is your thoughts? This is the music you like. So what you think about that? That y'all
sitting-
being
Oh,
running
yeah.
around
I'm
town.
sitting at the Atlanta Jazz Festival, and of course they bring in some international and national artists, but then they say we got somebody local.
Yes.
Okay.
Just gotta open up the show and catch
Yes.
everybody's attention.
Hey.
And somebody's host, like our boy Art Terrell,
Yes.
he might be hosting because you know he's on the jazz station in Atlanta
Absolutely.
now. And then he got somebody local that he brings up, and he bring up the Melton Pot Band
Yeah.
with vocalists.
Yes.
And then you just come on up there, and then you be like, wait a minute, and I got my drink in my hand.
Hey, come on, Dre.
And I done finished the 3 drinks, and
And
I'm on
cigar,
my
right?
4th drink, and I got my cigar.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I ain't running around town no more. I can settle.
He just settled down.
King of the street. King of the street.
He just sat down. But that's the vibe, like definitely opening for like a jazz festival, because that was really, I enjoyed that whole energy. Like it's just, and now hearing it is one, but I know like you are like a little sex kitten prowess, you're so sexy or whatever. So you be having your little shimmy and moving and
Sometimes. Yeah.
I love it. You give me all of that like sexy when you move and like you're a performer. So to hear it so good, then I can picture you performing. You need to be on somebody's stage or whatever.
Did you put that out there? Did you hear that out there? I need to be performing. That's what I want to do and love to do is book vocalist Tanja. Come on, BOOKVOCALIST TANJA@gmail.com. We can work something out.
Well, besides your family being the singing and the fun, because a lot of families do that, but who definitely inspired you outside the family as far as R&B, jazz? Who are your top?
If I may be clear, that is the Leary family in my Leary side of the family
Okay.
in Charlotte. That's my singing family. And as far as you said, who inspired me?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to say Anita Baker, Tony Braxton, Whitney Houston, let's see.
Natalie Cole.
Oh, Natalie. Oh, see,
Jill
that's my
Scott.
heart right there. You know what? You got me with Natalie.
Yes.
Natalie Cole, The Emotions. I used to love and still love.
Natalie, yeah.
Ooh, so many.
What's your favorite Tony songs? You keep saying Tony. Tony's my girl. Can you just sing like a snippet of your favorite Tony? Because I love her.
Yes.
Since you've been gone, I've been thinking about you, baby. With my mind messed up, I jumped in my car, I tried to clear my mind, it didn't help me. I guess I'm all messed up now, baby. As soon as I jumped into my ride, those memories start to play. A song comes on the radio, and there you were, once again.
It's just another sad love song back in my mind.
Crazy.
Don't you know the words?
That's why I got my girl. My good thing. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Yes.
The vibe.
See, you got me going with that. I'm telling you.
Okay, so we know that you got a big thing coming up. We talked about your CD release party. So that's going to be coming up next week on Tuesday, on the 16th, at Frida's Mexican Restaurant out there in Fayetteville. So tell us a little bit about what we can expect on that night.
Okay, inviting everyone out because this right here, this is my very first CD, and I'm going to have a CD listening party. And what that means is I just want you and you to come out, enjoy what we're going to do. I'm going to sing 2 of the songs off of my CD here, and you can purchase your CDs at that time. Come on out. The CDs, I'm selling them for $5. Cash.
Which y'all, just for the record issue, you should pay way more than that because, listen, Miss Tanya got a gift. Okay, she has a beautiful voice, and she's definitely worth 5 times, double, triple, Give them more than that, but go ahead. Mhm.
Thank you so much. I do have, you can Cash App. The Cash App is, the
dollar sign.
sign, Tanya Melton. So you can do that.
You better drop your
before
Cash App on our
then.
podcast, girl. Make it rain in her Cash App. Okay.
Or you can have cash when you come on in. It starts at 7 p.m. And again, it's at Frida's Mexican Bar and Grill. That's in Fayetteville, Georgia, 7 p.m. We're going to go until about 8:30. And so just come out. I'll sing my songs, and I'll sing two. And then I'm going to do a few cover tunes. I'm a radio girl, so I love radio music.
Yes.
So I just do a few radio tunes and want you to come dance with me, laugh with me, celebrate with me, and sell some CDs. That's what I want to do.
I love it. We definitely, guys, we're going to put that on our social. We're going to put that on our website. As you know, this whole interview is on our YouTube page. So if you guys need to see the visual, it'll be on there because let me say you do our YouTube. Zay from the Bay should be having our videos popping. So make sure you go to Black Educated and Broke on YouTube so you can find out about this. You'll see this interview. We can go out and check out our girl, Tanya Melton, doing her thing.
Yeah.
So before we let you go, I just have one last... Before I ask my last, Mike B, Aurelia, you got anything else for Miss Tanya before I give her my last question?
Well, listen, I got the Make New Life in Me Today playing in the background. That's from the album. The CD.
Yeah, right.
You.
Come on, Mike B.
Can I say this?
Please
Go
say
ahead.
this.
Mike, that song, this is called Make New Life in Me Today. This song is for all those, I wrote it for the purpose of here, myself and some others, you're working a 9 to 5, and that's not you. You are the person that's supposed to be out there doing your talent, whether it's cooking, whether it's cleaning, whether it's behind the microphone. Make new life in me today. That's why I wrote it, to inspire you. It's never too late to make new life. That's why.
You all right with me, Tanya, girl. You are just full of rainbows and sprinkles. So my last question I have for you, other than guys, make sure you follow her on all social platforms that she is on. Tanya Melton, vocalist Tanya Melton, and that's Tanya Tanja. Okay.
Melton Pot Band.
Yeah, that's on Facebook. It's Tanya Melton and the Melton Pot Band.
But on YouTube
is Tanya Melton. Now, it's the vocalist channel. You will see that.
All right.
Instagram, because I be on Instagram. I want to tag you.
Well, we're gonna figure that out.
It's okay. That's why you have us in your life.
Her music is on Instagram.
We're going to get you right.
Look, the music is on there. That's what we have.
Yes.
But I was gonna my question.
Okay.
What is your skincare regimen? Because your skin is just so nice and smooth.
You know what, Randy, you're making my day.
No, even when I say that,
It's so
her skin's
glowy,
so tight
yes.
and nice. Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I'm a simple kind of girl, so I don't like too much going in.
Okay.
Water, just regular water from time to time, and then every now and then I will use the soap. And I'm into shea butter now.
Oh.
Shea butter.
Yeah, that's shea
know,
butter.
It feels so good on your skin.
Oh, and that's
so
good. That's why. Okay.
That's it pretty much.
Water, a little soap, and shea butter.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm spending all these money on these products.
Okay.
Okay. She running laps around you, young girl.
Okay, hilarious.
Oh, yeah,
Alrighty, so but no, we thank you so much. I'm so happy you came on the show, guys. Again, we have our flyer up. It's going to be on our social media page for the CD listening party, which is going to be on August the 16th.
Taco Tuesday.
Come on, here we
That's
go.
right.
At Frida's Mexican Bar and Grill in Fayetteville. So pull up, guys. Kickoff is at 7. Let's go ahead and support, all right? So, guys, we're going to take our break, get into a couple commercials, give a couple shout-outs. And when we get back, okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and take a break. And so when we get back here, we're going to go ahead and have our next guest. We're going to have Cedric on, who's a producer, who's a photographer, who's a personality. I mean, he does it all. He calls himself a Renaissance man as well, even though Mr. Daniel Dickey said the same thing. But nevertheless, we're going to take our break. So when we get back, you got to make sure you keep it locked right here on Black, Educated, and Brown.
Grab your phone, grab your mama phone, grab your auntie and your granny phone, and tell them to follow us on Instagram as well as Facebook.
And that's going to be at Black, Educated, and Broke.
We also on YouTube, y'all. Subscribe.
And follow us on Twitter at BEBpodcast_ATL.
Now, if you forget, I'm about to kick you in the ass.
Ooh, not the A.
All right.
We in the A.